future. And I'm like, explain what you mean by that. He goes, I want you to go to work tomorrow and I want you to go and interview all the people doing the same thing that you're doing 15 years longer than you, 30 years longer, because that's where you're headed. And if you like that, then settle in. If you don't, then you got to make some changes. You got to change the car. And I would challenge you to go do that, is go and interview some people that have been doing what you're doing 20 years longer than you. And I'll tell you, if you don't like what you're doing, you better start making some changes fast. I saw these guys were overworked, they were underpaid, they were spending less and less time with their kids, they were away from their family, supposed to put in 40 hours, now they're putting in 60, 80, stressed out, they got a couple weeks holidays, probably not making a lot of money, paying too much tax, still having to go to another human being and asking for a raise, still having to go to another human being and asking them for time off, and that other human being would tattoo their forehead saying, I think you're worth 60 grand this year, so let's get started. And I'm going, I want nothing to do with that. And that's when I got invited to a BPM about 16 years ago. It was from my dad. I'm so grateful. Not going to go there. It's been huge for us. And I sat in that BPM and I just saw something. I saw a chance to go and win. I saw a chance to, just to get educated. I saw a chance to save some money. I saw a chance to start performing the way I wanted to perform. And I saw a lot of things. I saw a whole bunch of things in that meeting, but I'm telling you, I was scared, and you guys are scared too. I'm speaking to the new people. That's what I'm talking to. Because there's something holding you back. There's something that is robbing you of a great life. There's a whole bunch of things that are robbing you of spending time with your kids the way that you want to. And I'm telling you, you have to win that battle. Instead of that thing on the sheet winning the battle, you have to win that battle. And I'm sitting in that meeting going, man, I'm scared I'm going to have to quit my job because I was going to have to do that. I was all in after the meeting. I go up to the guy. I'm like, I'm in. He's like, no, you're not. You have to quit your job first. Then we'll get you fast started. I'm like, quit my job? I can't spell any of this stuff you guys are talking about. I'm not from here. I'm making 60 grand as an engineer. I just got married and I have to quit my job. He's like, that's exactly what I just told you. So I was scared of that. I was scared. I didn't know anybody in that city. I was scared of not, I didn't have the knowledge. I was scared of rejection. I was scared of possibly losing some friends. I was scared of what others would think. I was scared. I had a lot of things going on. Right? And I want you to take a moment right now on a sheet of paper. I want you to write down the 2 or 3 things that come to mind that you're afraid of, things that you think are holding you back, things that are anchors in your back. I want you to look at that sheet right now and ask yourself, who's going to win the fight? Is it that on the sheet, or are you going to go and win that fight? And I'll tell you, I was sick and tired of losing a battle to something that was my biggest fear, which was I was going to have to do something I hadn't done a whole bunch of my life, which was talking. Right? I mean, I don't know if I was born with it, if I developed it, right? You probably can't tell right now. It's one of those lucky moments for me, right? But I was born with a stuttering impediment. I don't know if you know what it's like to have a stutter, if you've met someone, right? If you meet someone that does, I ask you to be patient with those people. They got something in there that they're trying to get out. They have greatness in them, but it's just not coming out that they want, right? It's stuck. It's just not coming out that I was scared about speaking. Right? I mean, I remember at school, I'd go to school, I'd stand in front of the crowd, I'd have to read out of a book and it wouldn't come out. And I'd stutter and people would laugh at me and school teachers would laugh at me. I'll never forget the day. I was 13 years old. I decided that day that'll never, ever happen again, and I shut down speaking.